It's easy to dismiss space exploration as a waste of money. We have so many problems here on Earth that it seems crazy to spend billions of dollars trying to explore the solar system or beyond. We're doing it because there are concrete benefits that we get from it. Benefits that, yes, cost money, but also save lives and improve our quality of life here on Earth. The International Space Station, for example, has been in operation for over 20 years. But even if we don't find aliens, we'll still learn a lot about the universe and our place in it. We're redoing it because there are concrete benefits that we get from it that make our lives better here on Earth. We're also doing it because there are some things that we just do because they're possible. Because humans are explorers at heart and we want to know what's out there. We don't need to explore space, but we want to explore space because it's the greatest adventure that we could ever go on. And who knows, maybe we'll find something that we didn't even know to look for. And during that time, it has enabled hundreds of experiments that have improved our understanding of how the human body works in space. I make videos about space exploration, the universe, and everything in between. I've been your host. This research has led to the development of new technologies that can be used to treat diseases here on Earth. We're redoing it because it makes our lives better here on Earth and because there are some things that we just have to do because they are possible, such as the technology used in the Hubble telescope, which has allowed doctors to see inside the human body more clearly than ever before. There's also the Global Positioning System, GPS, which relies on satellites for accurate positioning. And then there is the fact that satellites help us communicate with each other no matter where we are in the world. All of these things have improved our lives here on Earth, but there are two things that I think we should keep in mind when we rethinking about this. The first is that we're not just trying to explore space for the sake of exploring space. There is so much that we don't know about the universe that there is bound to be things that we find that we didn't even know existed before. For example, we've only been exploring the ocean depths for a few decades, and we've already discovered thousands of new species of animals down there. There's just so much that we don't know about the world that it is crazy to think that we wouldn't want to explore more of it. But the second thing that I think we need to keep in mind is that there are some things that we do simply because they are possible, not necessarily because we need to do them. Humans have always been explorers. We're curious by nature and we want to know what's out there. The same thing that drove our ancestors to sail around the world in the 15th century is the same thing that drives us to explore space today. We don't need to explore space. We want to explore space because we can, because the idea that humans could leave Earth and explore other worlds is just too great to pass up. It's one of the most exciting things that we could ever do, and it's not just about exploring space for the sake of exploring space either. Of course, there's also the fact that if we're going to be honest about it, we're probably not going to find any little green men out there. I think that it is important to remember that we're not just exploring space for the sake of exploring space or for the sake of finding aliens. So the next time you hear someone say that we shouldn't be spending money on space exploration, just remind them that we're not just exploring space for the sake of exploring space. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel.